morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a what I eat in a day. I love doing these kinds of videos because I love food, you love food. Who doesn't love food? I've actually really changed what I eat since my last what I eat in a day, and I'd actually be very curious to see like the comparison of what I eat now compared to what my first what I eat in a day was, because I swear it is 1,000 times healthier. If you like these kinds of videos, make sure to give it a thumbs up to let me know, and don't forget to click subscribe down below. All right, I am literally starving, so let's get started making breakfast.
This is what happens every time I go outside. They just wait for me to come back in. Hi, guys. No, you can't come out.
All right, so the first thing I like to do in the morning is get something to drink, usually water, but today I am craving some Crystal Light first thing in the morning. So you probably have never seen this behind me, but I've kind of set up this Crystal Light and vitamin water wall. So I think today I'm going to make some strawberry orange banana Crystal Light in my big pitcher. So I'm gonna do that first. All right, so that is the first thing that I do in the morning. I get something to drink, whether it be water or Crystal Light or some vitamin water, something along those lines, and I always put it in my Yeti because I love my Yeti so much. So now it is time for breakfast. I'm going to make an egg scramble, and I know exactly what you're thinking. Oh my God, Teresa, you eat eggs now? Yes, I do. So I always talked about how I hate the flavor of eggs, but I did talk about how I like egg whites better because they don't have as much of like a eggy flavor. So I actually do one egg and then the rest of it with just egg white. So that helps a lot with the flavor. And then I also just put a bunch of things in that really just like mask the flavor really well, so it just like makes them taste really good. Okay, it's a little bit of a sad day. I just realized that I'm all out of my turkey bacon, which I usually throw in there, and I was gonna steal a slice of Colin's bacon, but he also finished his bacon, so no meat in this today. But normally I would put 2 slices of turkey bacon, but I'm just gonna start off with 1 regular large egg, and then I'm gonna put 1/3 of a cup of egg whites, and then I love garlic in my scrambled eggs, so I always added some garlic, and then just some like red onion and green bell pepper because I love veggies in my scrambled eggs. And that's how I really like mask the flavor, is just including a ton of veggies. So now that the egg scramble is done, I'm gonna add on all of my toppings. I like to add on this Louisiana hot sauce. I usually add a bunch of jalapeno slices, surprise, surprise. And then I love adding salsa to my eggs. So I got this chipotle salsa just from the grocery store, and I love it. It's so different from regular salsa, so it is a nice switch up. And then I've also been loving adding hot giardiniera. I know this is super weird, and I didn't know if I'd like it on eggs, but I oddly I'm in love with it.
So this is my finished breakfast. I know I added a lot of hot stuff on top, which a lot of people normally would not do, but that is just how I like my eggs. You can obviously switch it for a normal salsa and totally exclude the jalapenos and hot ginger.
All right, guys, so it is now a little bit later and I'm gonna have like a mid-morning snack. This is usually about the time when I have like a piece of fruit. I usually eat like a Granny Smith apple or something, but I'm actually all out. But I did get this pineapple the other day, so I thought that I could cut this up, and if I cut it up today, then it'll be nice and ready in the fridge, although I think this looks like a little overripe maybe, so we will see how this turns out. Filming stuff is I get to see how long things actually take me, and it literally just took me 10 minutes to cut up this freaking pineapple. This is exactly why people buy a pre-cut up pineapple. This is probably the last time that I'm gonna buy an actual pineapple because one, I waited too long to cut it up, so it's a little bit overripe, which like, it's fine, but it just means that I have to eat it fast, and it literally just takes so long, and I'm not even like good at cutting it because like it has all these like little brown spots on it still, so like I don't know, it might not taste very good. We'll see. All right, so I'm just gonna eat my super ripe pineapple and I'll catch up with you guys when I eat lunch. All right, I am starving. It is now lunchtime. I am going to make a super yummy shrimp salad. I usually make a salad every day for lunch, and I kind of switch up what protein I do in it. If I'm not in the mood for protein, I just don't include it, but usually I will do chicken and apple sausage, but today I forgot that we had shrimp in the freezer, so I'm definitely including shrimp in this. It says that the serving size is 4 shrimp. I mean, it is jumbo shrimp, but I think we're gonna do like 6 to 8 of them. So these are fully cooked, but they are also tail on. And I like to put my shrimp in a frying pan versus just like warming them up in the microwave, even though they're already fully cooked. It just like gives them a nice little like brown like texture on the outside. It's just like a nicer way of warming them up. But to take off the tail before cooking them, because they would be way too hot if I didn't, I am going to put them in this bowl of warm water, and that way it'll thaw out the shrimp so I can take the tail off before putting it in the pan so I don't burn my fingers. So while the shrimp defrost here, I'm going to assemble the salad. These are all of my normal salad fixings. So we're starting off with just like some plain spring mix, and then I like to add in a little bit of extra spinach. I love feta cheese on my salad, and this is the garlic and herb kind because why not? It's way better. And then I have some Greek like pepperoncini sliced peppers. Sometimes I also do banana peppers or olives. Then I'm gonna slice up a little bit of red onion. I have about 1/3 of an avocado right here. I just throw on like a big handful of these matchstick carrots. And then for my dressing, I do like 1 to 2 tablespoons of this light Newman's Own dressing. I do a couple squirts of Dijon mustard, and then I just pour on a bunch of apple cider vinegar. So I ended up chopping up the shrimp just so they're a little bit more bite-sized for the salad, but these are all the ingredients together. Just have the spring mix, the spinach, and then carrots on the bottom. And then we have red onion, avocado, feta cheese, pepperoncini peppers, and the shrimp. And then I also ended up adding a little bit of lemon juice and red pepper on the shrimp as well. So now I'm gonna make my salad dressing. Like I said, I use 1 to 2 tablespoons of the Newman's Own Light Italian. Probably end up about using like 2 tablespoons of Dijon and probably more like 4 or 5 tablespoons of the apple cider vinegar, just because
I don't really measure, I just kind of like go off of looks, so I'm just trying to give you guys as accurate measurements as I can. Okay, she doesn't look as pretty when she's all mixed up, but this literally looks and smells so freaking good. All right, the official taste test. I haven't had shrimp in so long. This is so good. All right, I'm just going to enjoy my lunch while I watch some YouTube videos. And yes, this does say please pass the popcorn. This is the biggest bowl that I can find in the pantry, and I just like using a huge bowl. It just makes mixing so much easier. All right, so I'm actually really full from lunch. Like that salad was so filling, but I do kind of have a sweet tooth right now, so I really want to have a treat. I think I'm going to have a little bit of this Hue Simple, just like regular dark chocolate. If you guys remember from my June favorites video, I actually talked about the Hue chocolate and how I got like the variety pack of, I think it was 8 different bars. And little update on that, I loved it. Like it was so good. Like this is like one of the last bars. Like that just shows you how long this lasted me. So it was definitely like good for the money. I know a lot of people said like how expensive it was, and I totally understand that, but for me it definitely lasted a long time, so it was totally worth it. The only flavor that I didn't like was the orange dream one, and I kind of knew that I wouldn't like this flavor just because like I don't really like fruit flavors in chocolate, especially orange. Like I can do like raspberry or something like that, but like not orange. So I'm just gonna give that away to somebody hopefully, but every other flavor I absolutely loved. I think it was perfect because I got to like try so many different flavors, so now I know which ones I liked the best, and I can just order those flavors right off the bat instead of doing the variety pack again. So I'm going to eat 2 squares of this chocolate, and that'll be my little lunchtime treat. Hey guys, I'm back, and I am on my 3rd cup of water for the day. Just if you were wondering, my first 2 cups were actually Crystal Light, but now I'm on regular water for the rest of the night. But I am just going to have a few of these buffalo wing pretzel chips, and I am going to dip it in this roasted red pepper hummus. I just measured out like 1 ounce-ish of the pretzel chips. It's just like a serving size. This is just a little snack before dinner, which we are going to make pretty soon. All right, it is now time for dinner. We are going to make some burgers for dinner, Colin and I, and we're also gonna eat some couscous on the side because like we just had it in the pantry and it sounded really good. So I am just getting the water boiling for that right now, and it's literally just this roasted garlic and olive oil couscous ready in 5 minutes after the water starts boiling. So that'll be super quick. It's seriously so nice that we have a grill now. We've never had a grill before, and it is just like, it just like makes everything taste so much better. So we're making our burgers on the grill right now. So this is my finished dinner. We got the hamburger, we sauteed some mushrooms, we got the couscous, which I actually forgot what normal couscous looks like. I'm so used to making pearled couscous, and it's a lot bigger, so I forgot how small regular couscous was. And then I just had these leftover sauteed veggies in the fridge. These are broccolini, onion, zucchini, yellow squash, bell peppers, and yeah, that's about it. So that is the full dinner. And then of course, you know I'm gonna dress my burger with all of these condiments, so I'm very excited. Dinner looks amazing. So I've actually been eating a lot more red meat, a lot more hamburgers, and sometimes steak, but you know, those are expensive, so not as often. But I've been eating a lot more red meat because I have actually neglected that. I knew that I had an iron deficiency for quite a while now, and I've done nothing to improve it. So eating a lot more red meat has actually helped me significantly reduce my salty snack craving, which is so crazy. I had no idea that the two were actually correlated, that like when I was craving something super salty, which is like all the time for me, it was actually because I'm just like low on iron. So this has definitely helped that a lot. I have not had a salty craving in so long now. It's
amazing, honestly. So that is all for today's What I Eat Today. I hope you guys enjoyed. All of my meals were relatively simple and really healthy, so I'm really proud of how far I have come in like my healthy eating. I honestly feel the best that I have ever felt in my entire life. Also, I'm on glass of water number 4, so I actually got to 4 today. That is always my goal, to drink 4 Yeti size cups of water every single day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.